Yes, this is what's happening with Thanos. I can't believe somebody asked me, but yes, this is kind of insane, but let's talk about it. This comes from the pages of Thanos Death Notes 2022. Insane book. Where Tony Stark actually grabs a Thanos robot when she first, if I'm not mistaken, thought it was actually Thanos, but he finds out it's just like an android. And the robot was about to break off, and you see Tony Stark shoot a repulsor blast at it, and then the robot starts talking, saying that Anthony Stark, would you like to know the simple warning what is going on? And he is a mere facsimile of what the real creator is. The machine says Thanos will eventually rule over everything that you think of in the Marvel universe. At first, Tony's like, oh, I don't believe this. But the android or the robot shoots like this laser inside Tony's mind to see this, the real Thanos, where he has every single Marvel character inside of a matrix, including Wanda, as you can see right there. And all the events that have been happening in Marvel, he's letting it happen. So ever since post-Secret Wars in this iteration of Marvel, so the 8th iteration. I don't know if this is real, but there's some evidence to it. Tony starts asking the question, if he truly is God, and this is a simulation, why does he care about one machine? But the machine says, it's not me, it's the principle, that fact that you're resisting, and therefore must be removed. At this point, Tony, if I'm not mistaken, just doesn't believe this crap. He's like, no, there's no way. Tony starts questioning everything. Has Thanos already won in 1,000 years? Have we all died? Is this even real? Tony rips the machine's head off, right? But then we get another sequence about this, I guess, just talking about this event. And that comes from the Thanos book. As you look down here in this quote, they talk. And Tony's like, that same old song again. Like, no, I don't believe it. So basically what that book is telling us, that every single Thanos that we see in the Marvel Universe is not the real Thanos. It's just an android or like a mere mortal, I guess, in a way. So the Thanos that we saw in the Avengers Annual, this right here, that's not the real Thanos, supposedly. He whips Thor's ass and all the Infinity Gem characters, including Carol. Like, look at that. This is not even the real Thanos, supposedly. Kind of insane to think about. But in Immortal Thor, this vision that he saw, I don't know how that correlates with Death Notes. I don't know if that gets him the grain of power to control the Marvel Universe, or he's letting this happen, or whatever. But this is kind of insane right now. This vision, though, doesn't happen anymore because Thor, changed his fate with the whole hammer situation after the Thor Annual. And his other fate was Loki taking him out. In Time Slide, we don't see the Thanos stuff at all. But then again, maybe Thanos is letting this happen. Who knows? I'm not saying this is happening right now, but, Marvel has talked about this stuff post this book. So there is some interesting stuff going there. I don't know what's going to happen yet. Just keep it in the back of your head, what I would say. But it's very interesting for sure. And how Tony says it, he would be God. So that means that, like, one above all status, maybe? I don't know. But listen, guys, I'm not saying this is 100% fact.